Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be discussing whether or not I think Rei and Maya could end up returning in Ninjago 2022, and I wanted to discuss this because it was something that I was thinking about, was kind of how the ninja, of course, are going to try to track down Nia, try to get her back, and I thought about it would make logical sense if Maya and Rei were to end up helping the ninja. Of course, they still have Kai around and want to be supportive for him. Also, of course, after such a huge loss like this, of course, Nia not being permanently gone, but still, he's of course not really going to be able to easily see her, so I think that it would make sense if they were there for emotional support for their son, of course, and then also maybe with the goal of trying to help the ninja find Nia, or find a way to be able to bring her back. I think that would make sense logically for 2022, and I think it would be cool to have them integrated into the new seasons. I think that Maya worked really well within Seabound. I really did enjoy her character and some of the growth that we got for her as well, and just the relationship between, of course, both her and Nia, so I think that worked really well for sure. And I think with Kai, we got a little bit of a taste of that, of course, in Seabound. We got to see him spending time with his dad, Rei, but I don't think we got too much of that, so I think that's what would be interesting to explore. Now, I'm kind of on the side for the new season of Ninjago in 2022 to be primarily focused on Kai, and I think it would make a lot of sense if Rei would kind of be a part of that too. We can kind of see that growth and development between, of course, father and son, and that relationship sort of grow. We can kind of see a similar thing that happened between Nia and Maya. Of course, Nia was a lot more apprehensive to Maya. I think Kai was, of course, a lot more like with his parents on their side, closer with them. Of course, Nia had different circumstances kind of preventing that from happening. And of course, by the end of Seabound, they definitely have a deeper connection with each other. But I think even with Kai and Rei, I think that could be really good and almost have something like, I've had theories of sort of Kai going out on his own and kind of being solo in the new season of Ninjago in 2022, kind of going off to look for Nia on her own, or on his own, kind of using his own sort of methods. And I think that would be really interesting to kind of have Rei maybe be the one who's trying to go after him or trying to help him or like bring him back, just something helping him like make like more logical choices, because of course Kai is kind of a bit of a hothead. He can make rash decisions, and I think that it would be nice to have someone like Rei who's a bit more wise. Of course, I'm hoping at least in the Seabound he was a little bit off the rails playing video games with Kai. They were joking around quite a bit, but I understand why they were doing that. Of course, that was more of the jokey sort of moments in Seabound, but I think that he could definitely get a bit more serious with his son and kind of have that dynamic be explored in that new season. I think that's always really interesting to see that exploration between different relationships that we don't necessarily see too much of in Ninjago. And of course, even with a character like Skylar coming back, maybe we can see, of course, Rei end up meeting her and then them doing like having some sort of connection as well, with trying to work together to bring back Kai, because of course they have their own interests for him, and of course they want what's best for him as well. So I think that would just be really cool, sort of see the dynamic sort of grow between him and all of the ninja as a whole, because of course once again we didn't really get to see that fully like grow in Seabound. I think that of course it made sense why it didn't, because it was of course focused on Nia and Maya and the other ninja more primarily going up against Kalmar, so it made sense why that wasn't, or why that didn't have much of a spotlight on it. But I think now is the opportunity to have that, and you've already got the characters with you, so you might as well just kind of run with it in that respect. So I think that would be really cool to see, honestly. I like those characters, Maya and Rei. I think that they can have a larger role in the series and have more of a relationship with their kids, so I think that would be great to see it explored in 2022. But let me know your thoughts on this down below. Do you want to see Rei kind of be a bigger part of the series, at least for a season, and kind of see that exploration of his relationship with his son? Let me know all of your thoughts down below, and if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like as well. It is highly appreciated. Also a subscription. Also, if you want to see some of my other content, that's highly appreciated. But just thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.